Welcome back to Jane Knows. Today I have Nat, and he's got a very difficult question about some relationships in the workplace. Nat?
Thanks, Jane. So my question is, let's say that I'm at a job and I don't have a great personal relationship with my boss or even their boss. So if that were to come up in a performance interview or some situation where I have the option of sort of, expressing the fact that I don't get along with them very well personally, is that something I shouldn't say because it might compromise my role at the company? Or is it something I can be honest about and say, acknowledge that, but focus on the business relationship?
That's a great question. Really, one of the most difficult things you'll deal with in the workplace is relationships with other people, specifically with your boss or your boss's boss. What I would suggest is you really need to separate out the personal piece of it from the work piece of it. In your best case situation, you'll be working in an environment where you love the person you're working for. But frankly, it doesn't happen that often. So I think what you need to do when you get in that situation of not having a great personal relationship is make sure you have common ground, that you're really focused on the business objectives, not the personal piece of it. The more that you can make it objective, the easier it'll be for you to be successful in your job and not have the personal piece of it really impact you.
So it sounds like you're saying it's probably not relevant or not worth drawing attention to that. It's just better to focus and stay positive about the business relationship, the objectives, what you were hired to do, that kind of thing.
That's exactly right. What you don't want to do is be in your review, as you stated, and say, I think I've done a great job here, but I don't really get along with my boss or my boss's boss. That's not really necessary, and I think it really doesn't even need to be said. I think eventually you'll have to come to the conclusion is, do you want to have a better rapport with your boss, and is that a decision that's going to impact whether you stay with the company or not? But I don't think it should be something that you would actually bring up to the boss or in your review. So with that, I think Nat has some other questions about relationships in the workplace. And if you go on janeknows.com, you could get those detailed answers.